Hello guys and welcome back to StarDrive, where we're going to have a look at ship design, and in particular I want to design my first frigate, which for the Vulfar is very very long and tall. Now I want to go with the energy beams that I've recently researched, but first of all let's have a look at the engines, and I think what I'll do, I'll put a nuclear reactor, maybe a fusion reactor would be better. Yeah, okay, we'll do that just to try and make sure that we've got some power, just so that as I'm going through things we're getting these numbers change. So then, with the engines, let's so we've got medium warp engine, medium overdrive engine. So the frigate engine has been pushed to the limit. More thrust, but consuming a lot of power. It's a 90k thrust, 160k warp. So okay, well, yeah, let's do that. Should we have the symmetry on? No, let's take it off for the moment. So the FTL speed is 74k and the sublight speed is 1400, which would be very nice. But of course we haven't actually put anything on the ships yet. So if I swap these out with, say, one of those, just a medium engine, then actually the FTL speed improves a bit, but the sublight speed drops. And it's the sublight speed I'm very interested in. So we'll stick with the medium overdrive. And I wonder, will I ever use the medium engine? We'll keep it in the list for now. Combat thruster then, that was 88k. Still not as good actually as the medium overdrive engine. So what else can we go for? I'll tell you what, we could actually put, we could do that, couldn't we? Now we're up to 1500. And then I'm thinking we could put these forward thrusters like that, and I want some. We could go with the. Do you know, I was looking for the thrusters that turn you, but I don't think we can put that on a frigate. It's probably for fighters and corvettes. So what about these combat thrusters? Stick one there and one there. Ooh, it doesn't got power, so we could power that up though with electro armor. So okay, we'll keep an eye on this. I think that's probably a fairly fast design. That's my hope, anyway. Oh, but then we've got a problem with the shields. Our shields are fairly basic at this stage, and we've got a long old. How many shields will we need? This could be a big problem. Let's stick the arcs on. So one there, and then maybe like that. Now then, I've lost two of my thingy-bobbins, my forward thrusters. So maybe stick them in there like that. And now we do need to have a think about power. So fusion reactors kick out 300 power, whereas the medium nuclear reactors only kick out 225. So obviously we're going to go fusion. Let's have a think about how we power these. It's not great to have the nuclear reactors so, so close to the outside of the ship here. It's a right pain in the backside, this one, to design. What about weapons? Can we fill it with loads of weapons? So not very good for the turrets, are they? Ooh, this heavy laser beam turret. What's damage per second? 257 against, yeah. So we could... What would that look like? Yeah. Maybe we just go for these bad boys. One there, one there, one there. So it's got a lot of sort of forward firing. And then for power, we stick some power armor on the front. It's not going to. Oh, this actually is not powered. Okay, and it's not going to be very very strong once the shields are once the shields come down, is it? Dilemmas. Can any of these beam weapons be put inside? No, they all have to go on the outside. So, we could go with the turret and then put some power armor on the front, like that. I don't think I've got any weapons I can put internally. And I wasn't really looking to do that anyway. So these basically hit, they're basically point defense versus missiles. Are we going to encounter a lot of missiles is the thing. I suspect not. So we could go with these green lasers potentially. If I go symmetry, actually, I should have gone symmetry. Yeah, I can use these out the side to give us a broadside capability. And then, yeah, well, look, we'll go, I think, with power armor. Power armor may become my thing, you know, because obviously our energy weapons are energy hungry. So, a lot of us, a lot of it is still red. We're gonna need some power cells, I think, as well. So small power cells. Yeah, there's a problem where you know, I think a lot of what we're doing is likely to be a little bit explodey. So I think we've got plenty of power now. Sublight speed isn't too bad at all. So, in terms of armor, we went with plasteel. The mass is 9. The electro armor, the mass is 10. So it's a bit more in terms of weight, but does then give us power. So if we go like this, and then we've got infinite firepower for our beams and our little green guns, green lasers, and what's our design? Oh, we haven't got a cockpit, have we? We haven't got a command module. So what if we put a bridge, perhaps, at the front here? So we burst weapon power drain. I think that will probably be okay. What if we put those like that? Take the arcs off. So excess power cells, apparently. Slow warp speed and low target tracking. Okay. Well, the warp speed, I can live with that. Sublight, still 572. That's you know, it's not amazing, but it's okay. The shields, yeah, God, I just kind of think it's a bit of a flimsy design. let's put its behaviour at maximum range, so it'll get in range of these beams and open fire, and then these little lasers on the sides are really just to just in case the battle gets really you know, complex. Well, sod it. Let's let's give her a go, and we'll call her the Pointer. One of my dogs is an English Pointer. Very nice dogs. So we'll go with the Pointer, and then I think I will actually have a look at designing that heavy platform I was sort of talking about, because we do have these we've got these beam turrets, 2,500. It's a bit short range. We could do with some missiles or something to give it a better range. But look, it's just a holding one for now, just so that you know, we can park it above the world, and it will stop any colony ships. 6,800 actually. Oh Christ, they're big, aren't they? No, I think that'll just be ridiculous. Let's go laser beam turrets and have 4. Oh, I should have had the symmetry on. There we go. It just makes life so much easier. Maybe like that as well. Oh, we're going to need so much power for these though. What are the arcs like? Well, you need to come like that, and you like that, so I can fire everywhere. Power then. Let's take the symmetry off for that. So, power, more power. And then in terms of defense, let's go with electro armor and toggle the symmetry. Ooh, we can put medium chunks on here, can't we? Like that, and like that. So design issues. Low beam burst time and low target tracking. So perhaps we should have a would a power cell help? Take the symmetry off. What if we swapped out one of the reactors? Because they're not all going to fire at the same time, are they? Or are they? So, burst weapon time. Solar arrays, what do they do? They generate 15 power. That's not very much power. I think the armor does that, doesn't it? Oh no, only 8. Only 8. Why don't we? I'll tell you what. I'll ditch them. Toggle the symmetry on. We'll put a beam weapon in the middle there. Let's have a look at the arcs. You come that way. There we go. So it's not great, but it's going to be rotating. So, and then that will allow me. Yeah, we're pretty good on power now. We could put in some maybe purple laser cannons, and then that would give it some PD. And then on the power front, we could maybe more power armor. Ooh, we're slightly underpowered. Let's take the symmetry off. And what for? There we go. That's giving us the burst weapon power time. So the total time the ship can maintain energy weapons fire along with beams at peak power. And there's a net power drain. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all right. Yeah. Let's save her as the what should we call it? The Vulfar Sentinel. Save that. Anything else I wanted to design? I don't think so. The Vulfar freighters being a bit more blocky. We'll have to see what the medium freighter's like, but maybe being a bit more blocky like that will allow us to design one that, you know, one that we could perhaps put some guns on to fight the pirates, or some shields. Somehow stop those little bloody shuttles from capturing them all the time. So let's go to fleets now, and then in the second fleet, let's add in some of the pointers. Oh, I tell you what. Yeah, so we'll put in these pointers. 3 of them. Just to begin with, let's not go mental. Build those. Come out of there. So shipyard then. Let me just go into the shipyard. And there was a stock frigate already, wasn't there? Let's load up the stock frigate. He says, looking for frigates. So theirs looks like this. Christ, is there enough guns?
60 no scope aimers, start shaking, conversating, show them why they suck. I like big guns.
Okay, so alright, yeah, I see. Whoa, that design is mental. So it's got to face the front. Anything that doesn't hit the front is absolutely buggered. I can see the strength in it, though. You know, bloody hell. Yeah, okay. I load up my design. Yeah. Well, I think mine looks a bit more sane, but perhaps not that much. Let's just come out of that. There's probably an easier way. In fact, I've been told there's an easier way to do that. Let's just have a look at frigates then. So in terms of energy, I'd have to be looking at these heavy-mounted beams, would I? But no, they're too deep, you see. They're too... I don't mean 2 as in they're too deep. I mean they're 2 blocks deep. So you're looking at something like that. Otherwise, you're back down to the prototypes. Bollocks to that. Maybe the Vulfar are meant to be a, you know, maybe they're meant to use kinetic weapons, but yeah, just exit out with that. If we go and have a look at the next tier, then. Yeah, you can't really tell. It's still long and thin, isn't she? Energy weapons. Let's have a look at... maybe if I went to these energy cannons. Got these bad boys. That would give us a design where we could match it with all those forward-firing ones. Anyway, I won't upset anything for now. I will just move the game forwards, just to make sure it remembers everything. There we go. I didn't get 1,000,000 wars declared, so that's quite positive. I suppose that's maybe because everybody is already at war. And just before I end this video, I just want to deploy a couple of those sentinels. So I want one orbiting here. And Reels, was there another world there? No, we've got the only world Reels. Yeah, so I think that's a... Is that a gas giant? That's a gas giant. Yeah. Your gas giant. Are you? No, you're an ice average. There we go. So how the hell are we? Oh well, we got colour there. Istor. No, you're all right. Volcanic, you're okay. Just trying to make sure the bloody Opturists don't come and park themselves. Yeah, these barren worlds, they're I think the ones I remembered. So you just have one there and one there. I'll just move the game on slightly again, just so those orders. I probably don't need to do that. It's just totally out of an abundance of caution. Okay, guys, I'll leave that one here, and in the next video, we'll actually let the game roll on, and we'll do our do our fighting, continue our evil ways and our conquest of the galaxy. Thanks very much, guys. See you next time.